This morning you're in the newly repainted BR Blue Class 37 locomotives to Durham, but first you need to start these locomotives from cold. Please refer to the AP Class 37 Volume 2 manual on how to do this. Once that's done, couple to the hoppers in siding 7. So looking at the manual, the first thing we need to do is to move to the number 2 end cab. So this one. Which is the opposite end to the cooling fan. Turn the master key in by pressing Shift and W. Move the reverser to the engine only by pressing W. Press and hold the engine start button until the engine fires on the engine stop indicator light extinguishes. Look out for the copious amount of exhaust and noise as the engine warms up. Okay, next, look at the battery ammeter on the back wall and check there is a positive charge. So looking over here. Yep. Check there's a positive charge. There is slightly. Lift the brake handle brake pin by pressing R, and at the same time move the train brake to full service by pressing the semicolon. So 68%. So this should start rising towards 80 psi. So psi is pounds per square inch. Now wait for the main reservoir to build to 80 psi. Okay, now the main reservoir is at 80 psi. We can move the train brake handle to running and confirm the brakes are fully released. So put it to 20%. Confirm the brakes are released. And they are going to be right about now. Move the train brake handle to full service and confirm the brakes are fully applied. And they are. Release the handbrake by turning it in an anti-clockwise direction until it will turn no more. So I click and drag it. So I click the handbrake wheel and drag it left. Like that. Let's go to the other locomotive. Do the same for this one. Move to this one. Yeah, you have to release the handbrakes separately because they're two different locomotives. Like so. After carrying out this procedure, your locomotive will now be successfully prepared from cold. Okay, now that we have our locomotives up and running, we can now start heading off. So reverser to... Okay, master key in, reverser to forward, turn on the AWS, cancel it, release the brake, tail lights off, headlights on, press 9. To check our routing. Like so, release the brake. And apply a bit of power. So at the front we have 37207 and on the rear we have 37218. I'm also using the AP Class 37 Volume 2. From Powerhouse. Might as well just get the windows open. So first, our first instruction is to couple to those in Brancepeth, Colliery 07, which is right there. So stop after this junction. using the locomotive brake because we are light engine. And stop. So flick this. Oh, there's a 27, I think. There's some Mark 1 coaches. It was reversing to couple to those HAA hoppers. What's my frame rate? Total shit. Got a couple to these. Pull up very gently. Couple successful. The rest of your train is in siding or 3. Oh yeah, when I said gently, I meant full force, but whatever. Oh, you also need to turn those taillights off. Stop. Is it this one? Not this one. There we go. Okay, so the next ever train is in Brancepeth, Colliery 03. Which is there. So we need to stop by this junction. So we need to stop in this one. Yeah, Brancepeth Colliery 03 is over here. So we need to stop here by this junction. I like the brake squeal, that's very cool. So we'll put the train into reverse because this is the 1960s and no one gives a shit about safety. I'm not sure that's not entirely true, is it? I gotta like clag. Oh, and also these HAA hoppers are from AP as well. So we need to couple to these before we head off. Also, weird thing is the snow is over here, but if you look over there, there's like green grass. It's strange. So pull up very gently. Yeah, 5 miles an hour should do. Gently touch up to it. Brakes take forever to come off. Gently pulling up to him. Couple successful. You're all set. Head north to Durham when ready. Make sure the junctions are set and the signals are clear before heading off. So reverse to forward, release the brake. Power is about 50%. Oh god, the frame rate has died. Oh, I overloaded it. Power. Yeah, you can see the ammeter just in the yellow there. Just about going to the yellow. So we do have a path this way. And we are finishing at Durham, up here. And there's a guy next to it. Oh wait. So we're now joining onto the Dell Main towards Durham. What's that signal box say? It says nothing because dovetail. So speed limit will be going up to 45 as we join the Dell Main. Now because we're heading away from London. We can accelerate now. There's 37 to Shildon, 8 Bravo 23. With a whole mixture of stuff. It should take us a while to get up to speed because we're a very heavy train full of coal. This scenario is called 7 Foxtrot 45 A935 Brancepeth to Blyth Power Station. Your train full of coal at the colliery at Brancepeth is waiting to depart for the power station at Blyth. Tell your power 37s from coal before taking the train north. Yeah, it's a fairly straightforward scenario. It also has a bit of shunting as well, which I don't think that there are many shunting scenarios. So looking on the map, we are up here in the north. Then the map just branches out everywhere. So we are up here. So we're on the Weardale and Teesdale Network, a very underused route by Dovetail. Also, because we are a Class 7 train. 7 Foxtrot 45. I think we're limited to 45 miles an hour. Yeah, the track joins are very frequent. So back off on the power as we're now doing 45 miles an hour. So if you want to drive this for yourself, a link to ACS will be in the description. But then you can download the scenario and drive it for yourself. think this route is called the Durham Coast Route because back in the 1960s, well, before beaching, there was a second route between Darlington and Durham that went through Bishop Auckland. But now the only thing we have is the East Coast mainland that goes through Ferry Hill. Yeah, if you look at the Weardale Teesdale Network, very little of it actually survives. Because everything beyond Bishop Auckland is gone, so no Durham, no bit to the east, west. Yeah, it's very, very small. A lot smaller. So this line we're driving on doesn't exist in real life anymore because it was closed. This bit around here doesn't exist. This bit around here doesn't exist either. Neither does this. So the only bit that actually exists is Bishop Auckland to Darlington. Obviously a lot smaller because the yards are not there anymore. Because there's no need. There's no need. But it's nice to see what things would have been like 50, 60 years ago. Wow, 60 years, that's a long time. 60 years. So we have about 3 miles to Durham. Oh yeah, by the way, because I have absolutely no access to the 1950s BR timetable, I just made up the AI. So the AI isn't following any particular timetable. I just made it up. I think we're going past another colliery. Apply a smidge more brake. Descending at 1 to 100. I thought there's a 20 coming up. Isn't it like a 20 speed limit, not like an actual 20 chopper locomotive? Although I really do need to do a video on a 20 because I like 20s. They were still like 40s. I like the different amounts of coal levels. Like, some hoppers have more coal than others. I like it. That's attention to detail. I should also state that there's no AWS on this route because I think it's set in the 1950s, 60s. And I think BR Blue came in the 1960s. So Wikipedia tells me. Ooh, Lineups. Why is there just water over there? Why is it like bright blue? Some of these texture glitches. Oh yeah, I swear I do have my headlights on, it's just that it's a bit of a glitch. I'm pressing H and nothing's happening. So I think it's like a dynamic lighting type thing. It looks really cool though. The East Coast Main Line is on the right. I think. Well, the East Coast Main Line as we know it today. But not electrified. I like how the 37 just erupts, so I just put to 100. So looking at the map, we are here at the Piggly Junction. So that one joins from Waterhouses, that one goes to Lanchester, and this is the East Coast Main Line towards Darlington. Speed limit is now going up to 80. Is that stream? I think it's a stream. So we'll have the train to cross over the junction. There's a bit left. I like the 37 cab. Oh yeah, if you press F, it'll do a fire alarm test, and the bell moves, or vibrates. Don't know what these do. Like, what do these do? I'm sure they do something. Yeah, I like how AP added the effect where snow just like builds up on the bogies and the couplers. I wish they did it for. I wish they did it for the rest of the body as well. So I think we're coming up on Darlington. Oh, by the way, the brakes in this they're a bit crap. So, handbrakes. So this is Darlington, where the video ends. So thank you so much for watching. I'm not going to stop here, am I? So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. So like the video if you're so inclined. Subscribe for more Jason content where I just fuck everything up. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Please stop and put all the handbrakes on. Yeah, I think we're good. So arriving into Durham.